Yo, what's going on, guys? So I know we scheduled the stream for 3 PST, but I want to start a little early. Got some things to do tonight. Um, we'll let everybody jump in here. I'm gonna post the stream. I'm gonna send it out to everybody. And I heard this is a big chapter, so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be reading the chapter. I didn't check the spoilers for this chapter. People told me don't check the spoilers, just read it on stream. Um, so it's going to be a big one. I'm assuming it's going to be something hype. I'm assuming something with Shamrock too, because from the last chapter, really the last couple of chapters, we've been getting more into Shamrock and Figarland family. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Loki, what was his name? The Elbaf King that Loki supposedly was the one who took him out, but there's a lot going on here, and Elbaf is just building up. This is a great setup by Oda. I'm really excited for this chapter, guys. So let me share the stream out, and then we'll get started. By the way, chat, I'm not gonna be looking at chat until I finish reading the chapter. So if you got super chats, I'll get to them. Don't worry, I'll get to them. But I just want to get through the chapter, and then at the end, I'll discuss everything with you guys. So let's get into this stream. And let me know what do you guys rate the chapter too, because like I said, I've been hearing rumblings in the community. This is gonna be a fire chapter, 10 out of 10. So, whew, I can't wait to get into it, man. I'm excited. So let's do it. Live. No. All right, let's start out with the chapter is titled Harley. Chapter 1138. So we see Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage. And you see a who's who. Because last time we seen who's who had a secret base. And then now we're seeing who's who is throwing a party, man. Like he what is it? Wait, hold up. This girl on the left side right here, she looks sad. So I wonder what's up with that. Did he capture a few of the Wano citizens, or are these from Kaido's crew? Because you can see who's who little gang right here with the masks on, and yeah, because what I assume is that who's who was kind of on his own before he joined up with Kaido. He had information that Kaido wanted from the world governments, and so since he escaped from Impel Down, Kaido was basically like, you could join up with us. We'll keep it on the low. And so in the meantime, Who's Who had his own crew as he was escaping. So really, like, and that's the thing, because Who's Who was being recommended to become the next. He wanted to basically be next in line to as an all-star for Kaido. I think he wanted to replace Jack, or maybe just become a fourth all-star. But yeah, Who's Who? I mean, this guy has a lot of information on the world government. He knows about God Nika. And so the fact that he's still just chilling in Wano, it's going to be kind of interesting that we at least get to see Yamato fight. I want to see her fight for sure. Because this cover story has been boring, man. It's been a snooze. So I can't wait to see what happens here. We want something interesting, and this could lead us into an interesting direction with Nika, with Who's Who, and the information that he knows. Maybe he sends Yamato off on a journey to go find something that the world government's been hiding. Maybe he tells her about a poneglyph. I mean, there's a lot of potential with Who's Who. So, yeah, I mean, You guys know how I feel about this cover story so far. Um, hopefully, yeah, hopefully this leads to something better. Now, I'm trying to over here. Okay, so Loki rests the God Knight. Oh, Loki resists the God's Knights, but he says, "You look just like the red hair. Are you really a different person?" Yeah, because last chapter, Shamrock revealed himself, and okay, behave behave yourself insolent. You don't need to know anything. What the wait? Wow. Okay, this is like this is interesting, man, because so Loki doesn't know about Shamrock, but he's a Holy Knight. So I wonder how many people know about the identities of the Holy Knights, and why is Shamrock's identity so secretive? It's very interesting. Is he a clone? Is because maybe Shamrock and what's the other girl's name that's with Shamrock? Let me search it up real quick. Holy Knights. I forgot her name already. But she has the arrow powers. Gunko. So maybe Shamrock and Gunko are clones. You know, people were speculating maybe Gunko could be a clone of Guinea, right? And so Shamrock, because Shamrock also didn't have the Saint title when he was introduced. He didn't have like, I think most of the Celestial Dragons have the Saint title, right? Even wait, what did Figarland Garling have that? Let's see. So yeah, Figarland Garling has Saint Figarland Garling when he's introduced as a Gorosei, but what about when he was first introduced? Yeah, he did. Yeah, okay. So Saint Figarland Garling, but Shamrock didn't have he didn't have the Saint title. So I wonder maybe he was a clone of Shanks, which is weird because okay, so he could be an advanced clone, right? Like how Sanji was an advanced human. Maybe the reason why Garling was so willing to give away Shanks at God Valley was because he already created a advanced cloned version of him. And this was before the Mads Pirates. This was before Judge. This was a while back. Years before Sanji. You know, Garling is a god of science. So I'm assuming he's going to have some kind of connection to the science world. Um, maybe to Vegapunk, maybe to Judge and the Mads Pirates. But we still don't know exactly why. We don't know why he has the science connection. And what is Oda's plan for that? And now you have these two characters, Gunko and Shamrock. And their identities seem to be so mysterious. I mean, Gunko has the wraps around her face. It seems like she's masking up her face in some way. Same thing with Shamrock. It's like he pulled he revealed his face to Loki. But Loki didn't know about it. And, he's running around with a hood on. Very mysterious. Uh, it could have been a mistranslation as well. Wait, did the Viz have? Because I don't think even the Viz had that. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, the Viz didn't even. Okay, yeah. So this is interesting. Let's continue with the chapter. But by the way, the art here is insane. Um, I, yeah, Loki's just getting beat up on this. I can't wait to see more of Loki. I want to see because once he's the moment when Loki is unleashed from these chains, I mean, Elbath and the Holy Knights have another thing coming, man. Like this is going to be rage. I can't wait to see that devil fruit too. I can't wait to see Loki unleashed. It's going to be beastly, man. And this devil fruit's been being hyped up for so long too. So you don't need to know anything. That's so mysterious. It's like it makes Shamrock's identity so much more mysterious, or at least the connection to Shanks. You know, it's like, wow. Does the world, because the world doesn't know about Shanks' connection to the Celestial Dragons. That could be the other thing, where they don't want people knowing that Shanks is a Celestial Dragon or a bloodline of one. That would really muddy things up, especially because Shanks is the prodigy of Roger. He was raised by Roger essentially, um, and so for him to be a celestial dragon who also has connections to the greatest pirate ever, I mean that would really twist things up for the celestial dragons, for Shanks' character. All right, let's continue. So Loki says, "All right, but." A great pirate in a Tenryubitu. And this antithesis of the world. So yeah, that's what I was kind of just saying is like Goldie Roger and a celestial dragon, Shanks a Yonko, and possibly a celestial dragon. That's just such an interesting dynamic here. So and then Loki continues, having the same face must seem strange. Oh no, that's Shamrock speaking. Having the same face must be strange to you. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. So that pirate is my younger twin brother, the one I was separated from. Once he returned to the Holy Land, but it seems he has taken a liking to this filthy world. Oda, man. What is Oda? A twin brother. There we go. We got the confirmation right there. Shanks has a twin brother, the Scarless Holy Knight, Shamrock, Figarland Shamrock. Wow. Once he returned to the Holy Land, oh no, so yeah. So the pirate is my younger brother that I separated from once. He returned to the Holy Land, but it seemed like he had taken a liking to the filthier world. In the original, Shamrock used the term Gikai for the world, which in Buddhism can refer to the underworld or the lower realm. So that's a cool little wordplay there by Oda, especially because what's also just showing, because Figarland Shamrock, I'm assuming, has been raised in the Holy Land Marijua. And so yeah, so this is like the God's land, right? So they're referring to the rest of the world, and especially the world that Shanks has conquered, like Elbath, the New World, the Grand Line, as the lower realm. That's also interesting too, because right now Loki is in the lower realm. He's in this like hellscape, right? We still don't know what the upper realm, maybe the heaven-like realm for Elbath will look like, and that's something that I really want to see. I mean, it's interesting because I'm just assuming that there's going to be something very valuable there, maybe a poneglyph, some kind of ancient treasure, something connecting to maybe the Void Century, the Sky Islands, maybe. So yeah, and I've theorized that the Sky Islands are going to be connected to Elbath, and not only that, but Elbath. Once we get to the top of the tree, it might lead to that might be another passageway to the Sky Islands. Maybe there's an entire sky island on top of Elbaf once you get towards the White Sea. So I mean, there's a lot of potential with that, but I can't wait to see that. But let's continue with this right here. Return. I see, and my anger towards this lineage only grows. Two brothers both despised by me. How amusing, isn't it? You'll see when I break free from these chains. I can't wait to see Loki, bro. That panel when Loki breaks free from these chains is going to. Do you guys think he instantly goes into his devil fruit form? Like, do you think he instantly when he breaks free, the first thing he does is devil fruit reveal? That would be cool. And who do you guys think is going to be the one who breaks Loki free from the chains? That's another thing. Do you guys think it'll be Luffy? It would be kind of funny if it was Shanks. Shanks, because I'm assuming Shanks the one who defeated him, and that's how he got chained up. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be Shanks. And we don't know for sure that Shanks is the one who chained him up. I'm assuming because he has so much rage for him. But... And I think he did mention that when he talked to Luffy, right? Could it be Zoro? Could it be Hajruden? What if Hajruden, that could be a cool twist too. Hajruden is the one who frees Loki. Or will it be someone else completely different? There's a lot of different ways this could go. Okay, I mean, and by the way, guys, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you share the stream as well. Already, we're like 2 pages in. This is already a great chapter, and I just can't wait to see what else. I mean, people have been hyping this chapter for all week, man. The last like 3 days. All right, let's continue. You know this, right? I witnessed my friend's fate, and you will bear this burden. Yeah. Oh, so they took out all these guys. These beastly. What are these guys? Are these like bears and gorillas and yeah. Are you threatening me, Commander? Don't mind. How annoying! I won't even have to dirty my own hands. Isn't that right? Cerberus. What? Oh my. Wait, what? Is this like a... Oh wait, does his devil fruit... Does his sword has a devil fruit or what? I don't understand. Wait. So is this devil fruit... Wait, is this a Cerberus devil fruit or... Because... I think, okay, I'm gonna just say, I think it looks like his sword has a Cerberus fruit. Especially because he said, I won't even have to dirty my own hands. So I'm assuming it's a Cerberus fruit. Let's see. Yeah, so Cerberus is revealed here. Wait, is that his power? Is that his devil fruit power? Oh, so it is the sword. Yeah, yo, oh man. Wow. We've been waiting to see a devil fruit with a sword combination again. We got that in Enos Lobby. But now to see it again and to be brought back with Shamrock of all people. That's pretty cool, man. Like, do you guys think Shamrock will also have another devil fruit? Do you think he'll have Cerberus as well as his own devil fruit? Or do you think it's just like he just has Hockey and then his devil fruit is the Cerberus. And I'm assuming that's a mythical zone as well. And that sword does look badass, man. Like that could be a supreme grade blade. It really could be. Like I'm assuming it has to be, right? And combining that with like a mythical zone with a supreme grade blade. Wow, that's it's going to be powerful. That's all I can say, right? And it looks like he's gonna take him out. It looks like what is he gonna take out Loki right here? What? Whoa, this is like okay. And Loki's freaking out. He's like, what is that? What's up with this beast? Commander, let's hide our presence. We're leaving. Oh, so he okay, so Gungo over here is saying basically we gotta get out of here. But I don't understand. So they came to recruit Loki. I wonder what else they were here for, right? They couldn't have just been here for Loki. And so now Cerberus returns. Oh, that's cool. So you can command him, and he can retract it like a. Well, this is like this. It looks like magic. How does he do that? That's so cool. And then okay, so you know, I don't know if you guys see Naruto, but this reminds me of what was the Akatsuki with the blue hair, the girl? And she can turn her paper origami into like giant birds, and I forgot what that power was. But what we see Gonko do is create a giant bird made out of arrows and just fly away. That really reminds me of the Akatsuki. If you manage to survive, come and kill me anytime you wish. I'll fight you when the time comes. Oh, man. Shamrock is, bro, I like this guy is not afraid of anything. Wow. Challenging him like that is crazy. Wait, hold up. Oh. He left the Cerberus there? What? I thought he retracted it. So he can deploy like clone versions of it. Is that what I'm saying? Conan, yes, I see in the chat. Yeah, Conan. So can he deploy? Oh, because the Cerberus has multiple bodies. Yeah, is that what the power is? He can deploy like shadow clone versions of this. Whoa, bro, this is because he did retract it, right? He dipped off. Damn that celestial dragon. Oh, bro, this stabbed him right in the. That's gonna leave a scar right there. Loki is shrieking in pain, bro. What the? Okay. Taking control of the warriors will be difficult. Let's start with their children. Summon another one. Understood. Who should I call? What is he talking? Is he talking about the Cerberus? Is he talking about the Elbaf Giants? What is going on here? He says, who should I call? So they're going to summon another Holy Knight, I'm assuming, right? Wow, okay. And so how does this work? Can the Holy Knights just teleport across? Like, what the this is I just don't understand, like, because I assume that I assume that what I assumed was that Saturn summoned the Gorson because Saturn was already at Egghead. He could summon the other Gorosei to his location. So was there already a Holy Knight at Elbaf that summoned Gunko and Shamrock? Or do they like? Is there some kind of power where they can just teleport anywhere? I just wow, this is or only certain locations. Like maybe they have some kind of past history with Elbaf because you know they had some kind of history with Vegapunk and Egghead, so maybe that's why they can just teleport there. But yeah, this is oh man. Arust Castle Elbaf. That was, I'm sure of it. That was red hair. Liar. Do you really think Shanks would attack you for no reason? It's true. There's no way it could be anyone else. The red hair has to come visit Elbaf. The red hair has come to visit Elbaf many times. So the world doesn't know about Shamrock. What? But Shanks is super cool. What if that guy just looks like him? And it's funny because Luffy's he is right, but it's just such a it's just such a like the logic of it is like yeah Shanks is a Yonko. What if some guy's just posing as him like? And it's funny too because Luffy did run into that same problem in when they first entered the new world when they got into Fishman Island, right? Or no, it was Sabaody, the return of Sabaody. So it's like it does make sense with Luffy's logic to think that way. So that's hilarious, man. Like, what if it's just like a lookalike? What if it's just a poser? We freaked out, but why the hell would he be inside the castle? But the red hair came to Elbaf, right? It wouldn't be strange if he was still around. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, Shanks is connected to Elbaf, so it's not like it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities for him to be here. It's like, oh man, this is. But then again, Luffy can sense Shanks' presence specifically. Remember when we saw Shanks and Wano when he unleashed his Conqueror's Haki on Green Bull? You could see like Luffy was like, "Yo, that reminds me of Shanks." Like he could feel that presence. So, all right. But if you guys are really telling the truth, there's no way that was Shanks. Shanks is a chill and laid back guy. He would never do something so senseless. Such confidence. I don't. Well, I don't know, Luffy. Like, I feel like Shanks would like. Shanks is chill and laid back. Don't get me wrong, but this guy, like, come on, bro. Like, Luffy, what are we talking about here, bro? Shanks would do something like that. Shanks has invaded Marineford. He's attacked an admiral at Wano. He has, I'm assumingly, defeated Loki. He's fought Mihawk in the past. Like if anyone's gonna do something out of the ordinary and something reckless, like it would be Shanks. Like why? Oh man, but yeah, like Nami said, we gotta love Luffy's blind confidence, and we gotta respect that Luffy is giving the benefit of the doubt to Shanks, right? Because that's his guy. So you know, I gotta respect that. And then Luffy's yelling at Nami, and of course, and you, Nami, you'd be mad too if someone talked about me bad. Oh no, he says you'd be mad too if someone talked bad about Bellamere too, right? He just completely butchers the name. He says Melmere. It's Belmere's son. So they look exactly alike. Or maybe even brothers. Shanks could have a brother. But I never asked about his family. Okay. I never. So this whole what was the girl's name? Film red. The whole Uta stuff is completely retconned. So I never asked about his family. It seemed like he was raised on a pirate ship. I guess his family was Roger and Rayleigh. And all the Roger pirates too. Except for Buggy. Yeah, sorry guys. Uta is like, bro, Uta. Who is Uta? Forget about Uta, man. Like, Uta's not canon. Uta is definitely not canon, bro. I never asked about his family. But I will say it is interesting. While Luffy is saying this, we get this little panel. The guy with the straw hat that people were saying was Shiki. And while Shanks is saying, I never asked about his family, could this be, because people did speculate this was Scopper Gabon. And while Luffy is talking about Roger and Rayleigh being part of Shanks' family, could this be Scopper Gabon? Hey, chat, is this Scopper Gabon? Like this is a perfect time to throw in a Roger pirate right here. Someone close to Shanks, like an uncle-like figure. And the other thing too is like Rayleigh. We know Shanks still keeps in contact with Rayleigh. Throughout the years they probably met up a few times, and because Rayleigh did mention Shanks when he he said that he told Rayleigh about Luffy. So we know that Rayleigh and Shanks have spoke a few times in between since they separated, since the Roger Pirates disbanded. But one thing I always wondered is, because Rayleigh seems to be so tied to Luffy, what if Gabon is closer to Shanks? What if Gabon was the one who trained Shanks? And there could have been a point where Gabon and Shanks had their own little training arc, similar to Rayleigh and Luffy. Maybe Gabon was like, I believe in Shanks. I believe in the future of the Red Hair Pirates. I believe Shanks will be the one to fulfill Roger's dream. And so Gabon trained him. And maybe Rayleigh was like, no, he's not the one. We believe in the prophecy. It's going to be Joy Boy in 20 years. So Rayleigh chose to wait it out and look for Joy Boy. And Gabon was like, no, but I believe in Shanks. Shanks is that guy. And Roger has specifically told Shanks, because that moment where Roger whispered something into Shanks' ear. Of course, it was him saying his goodbyes, but I always wonder if he told him more about the Gomu Gomu no Mi, the Nika fruit. Because it's like, how the hell does Shanks know about the Nika fruit? It seems that he knew about it before he even got to Elbaf. So maybe it was Gabon. Gabon, if he is at Elbaf, it could have been Gabon. Gabon could have told Shanks about the Nika fruit. But yeah, I mean, this is going into we're really speculating here. But, I mean, Shanks could have a brother. I never asked about his family. It seems like he was raised on a pirate ship, and then the next panel is that has to be a pirate, right? That has to be a Roger pirate. And let's be real, Crocus is cool, and I love Rayleigh. So, but the thing is, Gabon is the next one that we need to see more of. Rayleigh, 100%, and we got that. Odin, we got that. Crocus is cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Crocus, but he's cool. Gabon is the next one. We don't know anything about him. He was teased in the Wano arc. We finally got to see more of him. And by the way, Gabon using the axe, that is some Elbafian Viking weaponry right there, right? So, I mean, that also it's I don't know, man. And we know the Roger Pirates had to be connected to Elbaf in some way. Yeah, I'm going with Gabon. Like this is like kind of obvious to me, but I mean I don't know. Could be someone else. Could be someone a celestial dragon. Could be someone from Shank's family. Um, yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Any theories so far? We're still getting okay. So Frankie. So now the next page, Frankie's side, Treasure Tree Adam tour, and this is cool. Okay, so all of this is Treasure Tree Adam. Scars my ass. Da ha ha. Whoa, but it really is expensive out there. Oh, this is crazy. So are we really? Oh wow, we're gonna see. Maybe should I? Maybe I should start selling it too. Don't encourage me, Ripley. Sal gave me a whole lecture saying it's a sacred tree. Don't go cutting it down. You hear me? You nailed the impression. But if we were to steal this from the Giants, we'd have to carry everything. What? That would cost a fortune. What's that? It's a mural. These are scribbles made by children from the ancient times that were engraved into the petrified tree bark. And today, due to their historical value, they are considered a national cultural heritage. Scribbles made by children from the ancient times. What? So Elbaf children scribbled on these trees and it got petrified. What the? Oh, this is cool, man. This is so. I wonder. Oh, here we go. So it's estimated this painting was made between 900 and 800 years ago. The estimate is correct. It came exactly from the Void Century. What? Okay. What are we about to see, guys? What is this? All right. Then so we're actually getting like hieroglyphics here. Oh, bro, this is cool. I gotta see. Robin has to be in this chapter, man. So then, yeah. So Frankie, here we go. So we gotta show this to Robin. Let's talk to her later. Oh, he didn't show Rob, bro. These are scribbles from Elbaf. Strange. Not all of them seem to be giants. So within the history of Elbaf, we already wage war against other races. But as far as I know, we have never allied with them. Oh my god, bro. What the We have already waged war against. Yo, were the Elbaf giants. Oh my. I've theorized about this before. That the Elbaf giants during the Void Century were their own faction. Elbaf was its own thing. And it's like, I've also said, like, maybe they teamed up with the world government, the 20 Kings, but I've always thought that the Elbaf giants were in their own. They were their own military, their own country, their own war. And so basically, it's like whenever there's a great war, the Elbaf giants are involved in some way. We don't know which side they'll join or like, but they'll be involved in some way. They could be on their own side. But wait, hold on. Okay, so, but as far as I know, we've never allied with them. Oh, that's interesting. But okay, because so this looks like an iron giant right here. Right? This looks like a giant. Wait, is that a. No, but that could be an Oni too. Then you have a king. And like a dog looking creature with a sword. Is it a mink? No, that's. What is that? Devil fruit? A giant. Maybe a giant. Giant mink? This whole thing might just be a child's dream. Wait, what? So it says these scribbles. Oh, I'm so confused. So these scribbles are from Elbaf. Strange, not all of them seem to be giants. So within the history of Elbaf, we've already waged war against other races. As far as we know, we never ally with them. So is this like a void century thing where like the truth is hidden, right? Maybe they did ally with Joy Boy, but that history was erased. So it's possible, like, as she said, as far as I know, because we don't know everything. But maybe Sal knows, maybe Vegapunk knows the truth about Elbaf and Nika. Okay, this is interesting. All right, so the next page, the whole thing could be a child's dream. And then we go to the Walrus School. The kids are playing around. We're in class, listen up. This is Harley. That's right. What an old and giant book. It's full of dust. Wait, so is Harley the book or the person who's teaching all the kids? I forgot, what was the name of the giant who was the teacher? Let me Elbaf Giants real quick. Introduce a few chapters back, right? Elbaf Giants. Elbaf Giants. It was Angie. Okay, so yeah, so Harley is the book, I'm assuming. So many myths in Elbaf were created based on these texts in Harley, and their interpretations are all fragmented. Okay, so oh wow, okay. And so each warrior of Elbaf believes in a different version of the sun god, each with a different person. Oh my god, bro. What the each with a different personality. Cool, right? Oh my god. Jesus. Wow, this is insane, bro. So Nika literally is a symbol for the entire world. If he can be if Nika can represent something different to literally everyone, like personality wise, it's like it just represents freedom in your own personal way. What? This is insane, bro. Is that Brooke in the background doing a Nika pose? A Nika dance? What's that? Oh my. Okay, so Nika can literally represent what anyone dreams of, what anyone's freedom. And you can interpret it really however you want. But the core idea of freedom and destruction is true. Wow. Okay. So Robin says, "Can I read it?" Sal says, "Of course." That is she. The story is divided into 3 chapters, and the third world is said to be the present world. In other words, what is about to happen. Oh my, okay. Oh, bro, what the? No way. But it makes sense, right? Because in Wano we got prophecies, and I've been saying prophecies are going to be heavy in the end of One Piece. Nika himself is a prophecy. He's a prophetic figure. But the fact that they got an entire book, the entire third section of the book is a prophecy about what's about to happen in the world. Oh my god. Quietly, Nika's legend is told all over the world. What they all have in common is that he always appears laughing and doing this. Okay, see, so this is, oh man, so Nika, as long as he has the core traits, he's laughing, he's doing a similar pose, and then freedom and destruction. So okay, wow. This is so good, man. All right. I'm reading it, okay? Okay? The first world, there was fire upon earth. Oh, but you know what? This is actually we've also always theorized that Nika himself could have been a man way before the Void Century. So the original Nika was his own thing. Then during the Void Century, they created a devil fruit. And that was the creation of devil fruit. So Nika was kind of resurrected or reborn during the Void Century when someone ate the Nika fruit. So that wasn't the first Nika, that was Joy Boy. That was Joy Boy. The second era of Nika was Joy Boy. And so Nika is a god. Joy Boy is a mythological. He's not a. He's a myth. Joy Boy is a myth that is going to continue with Luffy, and that's why Luffy can be both the sun god Nika, right? He can be a god Nika and also Joy Boy. That's why they're both one and the same now. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this is cool because that's something we've been theorizing for years, man. For so long that Nika predates the Void Century, and so is that kind of what they're saying here? So the story's divided into 3 chapters, and the third world, yeah, like the third world sounds like a third era. Like the Void Century era was its own, was the second time, that was its own thing. Wow. Okay. So, the first world, there was fire upon the earth. Humanity. So this like this like a origins. This is like the creation story of the One Piece world. This is the first sun god Nika. The first world, there was fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun. Wow. The slaves made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared. But the god of the earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell, enveloped the world in a death of darkness. They can never meet again. What? Do you guys think... Could that be Blackbeard's fruit? Could Blackbeard's fruit be what was so powerful? Maybe Blackbeard's fruit is kind of like... Maybe Blackbeard wants to do some kind of eternal eclipse, right? Like on some like Egyptian god type, where this is crazy. So I've had a theory for a while where I believe Blackbeard's fruit was inspired by Egyptian mythology, and so the snake god. It was a snake god, and essentially the thing about it was the snake god in Egyptian mythology. I forgot what was the name of the. Let me just search it up real quick. Snake god Blackbeard. I had a theory that Blackbeard's third fruit would be a mythical snake. Egyptian Ra versus. I think I want to say. A pep. It could be. Was it a pep? Apophis. I think Apophis. Okay, Apophis. So Apophis was a sun god in Egyptian mythology who he was the god of chaos and darkness, and he would fight the sun god. So they had battles. Sun god Ra would fight against Apophis, the god of chaos and darkness. And what Apophis was a giant snake who once there was one time where he enveloped the sun and defeated Ra, um, and he caused an eternal darkness, like a solar eclipse on the entire world. And I think Ra eventually ends up defeating him. And so I've been saying this for a while, for years now, that Luffy is going to defeat Blackbeard by so Blackbeard's going to create an entire eclipse on the world. The entire world will be pure darkness, and then Luffy will have to awaken some kind of like final form of Gear 5. And kind of like there will be I'm assuming the darkness will last for like an entire day, but or maybe even like an hour. I don't know how long, but Luffy will come back with a new form, and he will be the one to liberate the world of darkness. So and that's something I've talked about a lot. But the interesting thing here is like, what this really like, alongside the serpent of hell, like that sounds exactly like Apophis. The cool thing about Apophis too was he also could create earthquakes. And so like that's like Blackbeard, darkness, chaos, earthquakes. That sounds like Blackbeard to me. He would create these giant earthquakes and destroy the world. So yeah, I mean, enveloping the world in darkness, that literally sounds like what I've been saying Blackbeard would do with his devil fruit. So the slaves made a wish, the god of the sun appeared, but the god of the earth became enraged. They can never meet again. That's also interesting because we know that there was a god of, I think, what was it? The earth god, the forest god, the rain god, and the sun god. So do these gods go back to like what, like thousands of years ago? Like, so we can see the serpent. Yeah, I'm bro. Blackbeard is getting a serpent, bro. He's getting a serpent devil fruit. If he doesn't have it already, and that was the other cool thing about the theory too. Basically it's like people say that Blackbeard never sleeps, right? And so snakes, when they sleep with their eyes open. And so they don't actually sleep with their eyes open, but they have eyelids that they're basically invisible eyelids. So it appears like you don't know if they're sleeping or not, because when they don't close their eyes the same way like how we do. So when a snake is sleeping, it looks like they're awake. And so like when Marco says Blackbeard's body is different, and when Buggy's like he never sleeps, maybe Blackbeard already has a third devil fruit. Maybe Blackbeard is a snake, or maybe Blackbeard is a literal snake who ate a human fruit of some kind. But I'm more of the idea that Blackbeard ate a snake fruit at some point. And so he's a snake human, and that's why he sleeps with his eyes open. Now, it could even be it could be this earth fruit. It could be this earth god. Yeah, I mean, this is, bro, I gotta revisit this theory, man. Like, this is incredible. All right, so the second world. There was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The people of the half moon dreamed. The people of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. They can never meet again. Wow. Okay, what the Okay, let me just read that again. The second world. There was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. Yo, Otis, you know what's crazy? So I made a video about you know, Esteban, Shot of the Sun. We've been talking about Mu, Atlantis, and they have a mother flame. Like they literally have a eternal flame sun technology that powers the entire world or powers their entire civilization. And it's this great technology. But the thing is like that sun was also what spread war. It created a downfall of Atlantis and Mu, and their entire civilization of advanced technology was destroyed. And that sounds so much like the Void Century. But now, if we're saying here in this story here, the sun merely spread the embers of war. Like that makes perfect sense because, first of all, if the ancient kingdom had this ancient sun eternal flame technology, the mother flame, but like a more advanced version of it. Like of course the 20 kings are like, bro, this is so powerful. Not only do we want it, we need to make sure these guys can't have it. They have essentially like the most powerful technology in the world that can destroy full on islands. Um and so yeah, I do think that Mu and Atlantis or whatever the ancient kingdoms were destroyed. They destroyed themselves. And so that technology was so powerful where in this war that's how the world was destroyed. Um yeah, humanity killed the sun and then but that's another thing. So humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. So they killed the sun kingdoms. Whoever had the ancient sun technology, they killed sun god Nika as well. And once this was over, they could finally conquer the land of the lunar. Well, I guess wherever the Lunarians lived, the Red Line, Holy Land. Let me read this one more time. There was breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. I wonder what that means, right? Chat, what do you guys think that means? The god of the forest sent forth demons. Is that devil fruits? Is that Lunarians? Is that the Oni race? Is that the Gorosei? What are we talking? Like, what is it? Is that some kind of demon race or? The god of the sea became enraged. And so could this also be the creation of devil fruits or at least the curse on devil fruits? Maybe the god of the sea was enraged in the sense where because of the world's destruction, because of the world flooding. Oh, that's probably what that means, right? The god of the sea was enraged, and so the world was flooding. Yeah. The people of the half moon dreamed. The people of the moon dreamed. What? What is the people of the moon? Oh, wait. The people of the half moon dreamed. Is the people of the moon that's the Lunarians, right? But the half moon is that is that is that the Minks? Is that the ancient kingdom? Like who is the half moon? Or wait. Is the half moon like the Lunarians, but like descendants of Lunarian? So like how we have the Buccaneers, right? Could the half moon people be like like Sun God Nika, right? Like Joy Boy was maybe like a descendant of. Wait. Oh, was Joy Boy half Lunarian? Was he, bro? What is happening right now? Are those wings on Joy Boy? Like, what am I? What is, bro? What the? Because Joy Boy in this, in not only in the previous chapters, we seen Joy Boy and he was dark skinned, like a Lunarian. And now in this little picture right here, it's the same thing, right? It's like, oh, bro, wait, he was a half Lunarian, or is he had to be, right? He had to be half Lunar. Chad, what do you think? The half moon dreamed. That had to be Joy Boy's tribe, right? Lunarians had to be the kings of the gods of the world. Or was the moon people like some kind of bro, I don't know. This is wow. But I do like this is so cryptic, right? Like it's like Oda, he's allowing the theories to run rampant. He's allowing us to kind of just, it's just like there's so much to go in, like, and not we haven't even gotten to this entire mural. Like we haven't gotten into this whole, like, bro, we could decipher these hieroglyphs for hours. I mean, I see a flying ship. I see a giant serpent breathing fire, like, or a dragon breathing fire. I see a god. Is that like a giant Lunarian demon holding the sun? Is that like, and then we see Sun God Nika, of course. We see mermaids. Oh, that's Poseidon. Bro, is that? Oh my god. Bro, is the god of the sea Poseidon? Oh, holy shit. Bro, is that what the fuck? Oh, you see, is that Noah's Ark too? Like in the bottom, you see the animals. You can see them near the giant ship that looks like an ark. Yeah, like, bro, this is. And you see giant cities and this tree. What is this? Is this the Elbaf tree? Was the war had to be in Elbaf? Is this Wait, is this the sunlight tree or is this the, what do you guys think? Is this the sunlight tree? Is it the Adam tree? I'm assuming the Adam tree because this is a picture in Elbaf created by Elbaf giants, assumingly. But yeah, you got the moon, you got the stars. You got what the, bro? This looks like madness. You got an iron giant. I'm guessing that. Oh, and that's cool too, cause so Frankie, right? Frankie has these horns on his and then like mirroring the Iron Giant. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Do you? I guess Frankie could become a giant in this arc, a giant robot. Yo, this looks nuts, bro. This is. Sea Kings and wow. So let's read this last final part. The third world. There was a void upon the chaos. The unbidden shadows. Remember the day of promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun will return and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. Wow. This is bro, what the I'm just lost for words. Uh, oh my. All right, yeah, I gotta end the stream. This was wow. This was nuts, bro.